Hey guys, it's dafunkygibbon here. It's with a heavy heart today that I'm disassembling my Machina Jinzo deck in preparation for building ancient gears for a tournament tomorrow. So I thought I'd do a quick deck list, show you some of the cards I've put in this deck over the last couple of months while I've been running it, explain why, because some of them might seem a little unusual. So okay, here we go. I'll start with the monsters. First of all, we got 2 Machina Fortress. This card is just the staple, really. Machina deck. 2500 beat stick. You can discard machine types to summon it, special summon it quickly. And obviously, then if it gets destroyed in battle, then it can destroy an opponent's monster as well. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Next up, 2 Jinzo. My favourite card in the whole game, guys. Seriously. Favourite card in the whole game. No traps. 2400 beat stick. Only 1 tribute for it. It's solid. Proper solid. And also it's part of an OTK, which I'll explain to you guys in a minute. 2 Machina gear frame. Obviously, another quick way of getting a Fortress into your hand. It's also a union, so you can equip it to Fortress or Jinzo to stop it getting destroyed. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can say about that. Next up is 3 Cyber Dragons. These can be used in so many different ways. Obviously, they can be special summoned if you don't control any monsters and your opponent does. They're just pretty boss cards. Obviously, you can combine them into Cyber End or Cyber Twin or Fortress or Overdragon. This is also part of the OTK. Okay, next is 2 Jinzo Returners. This is pretty much the only reason this is in the deck is because of the OTK. I'll explain at the end. Okay, next up is the gadgets. We got 2 red, 2 green, and 2 yellow. Wow, everyone knows what the gadgets do. Normal summon, search out another one. Pretty strength cards. Good for tributes. Also exceeds because they're 4-star. You can exceed into Utopia, a couple others. 1 scrap recycler. This is good because when you can normal or special summon it, you can select and send 1 machine type monster from your deck to the graveyard. So you could send like Jinzo, Fortress, something like that maybe, or even a returner, because then that'll bring a Jinzo back, or send a Fortress and then monster reborn it, or something like that. Machina Force. This is only good for discard fodder, guys. I would never intend to actually try and summon this. It's too hard to summon. It's literally just discard fodder, so I can bring out Fortress nice and quick. And last of all, the monsters, Gale. Gale's good. Adds synchro capabilities. Just, boss effects, half attack of an opponent's monster once per turn. It's just a boss card, you can obviously sync really easily with gadgets into Black Rose, or from a Cyber Dragon into Stardust, something like that. Okay, next up is, I'll move those to the side, spell cards. So we start off with Power Bond. Oh yeah, Power Bond, baby. Obviously, if you can Power Bond into Cyber Twin or Cyber End, that's pretty much the end of the game right there. Cyber Swim because it can attack twice, obviously. MST, not really much to say on that. Storm, same thing really. Limiter Removal, good card, good card. Smashing Ground, Monster Destroyer, pretty straightforward. Book of Moon, again, pretty straightforward. Avarice, this is good if you're running, if you've got running low on cards in your hand, you've got quite a few monsters in your graveyards. Return maybe a couple of Cyber Dragons, a couple of Fortresses, maybe a gear frame, and then obviously you get to draw 2 as well, which is good. Duality, standard. Future Fusion, this is for the OTK, but you can obviously use it for other stuff as well. Generally good card to have. Monster Reborn, standards. Gold Sark, search out Future Fusion. Monster Reborn, Fortress, whatever really, and Dark Hole, Monster Destruction, says no more really. Okay, next up is Traps. Got Mirror Force, standard. Bottomless. 2 dimensional prisons. 1 cool. Judgment. Bottomless again. Psychic Shockwave. I don't know, not many people have actually seen this card used a lot. I find it's good because, I'll just read it out just in case you guys don't know what it does. Activate only when your opponent activates a trap card. Discard 1 spell or trap card. Special summon 1 level 6 Dark Machine type monster from your deck. A level 6 Dark Machine type. Guess what? It's Jinzo. Okay, yeah. So pretty much standard. Your opponent may activate like a warning or a call or something. You can then chain this. It won't stop their trap card, but then you can bust out Jinzo. You know, 2400 beat sticks. Good. And then last but not least, Torrential Tribute. Another standard monster killer. It's good. Okay, side deck. I side Starlight Road and Dust Tornado. Starlight Road, yeah, you know, pretty standard, and Dust, yeah. Okay, now onto the extra deck. We got Cyber Twin. This is probably the most powerful card you could probably use in this deck, especially in the extra deck. Obviously, it's a 2800 beat stick, but also it can attack twice in the same battle phase. You know, you Future Fusion or you Power Bond into one of these, and you've pretty much got the game wrapped up right there. Yeah, it's good. Especially if the then limiter removal 5600. That's pretty much game. Next up is Cyber End. Same thing, powerful. More of a cost than Cyber Twin, but still pretty standard. Overdragon. This is the card for the OTK. So basically what you do is you Future Fusion for Overdragon. Send from your deck 1 Cyber Dragon, 2 Jinzos, 2 Jinzo Returners. Or make sure you have limiter removal in your hand as well, or set on the field. So then, when Jinzo Returner is sent to the graveyard, it brings back, you can special summon 2 Jinzos onto the field. Limiter removal, 9600 damage, boom, win, hopefully. And because obviously Jinzo is on the field, your opponent won't be able to activate anything like Mirror Force, or Deprison, or Magic Cylinder, or anything that's going to, you know, fuck you up. Okay, next up is our Fortress. Yeah, this is good. This is actually German. Fortress, obviously, it's good. You know, Cyber Dragon, if your opponent's running machines, you can just, you know, nick their machines for a powerful monster. Yeah, pretty good. Stardust, Black Rose, Ancient Fairy Dragon. All good synchros, you know, easy to get into with gadgets. Or Cyber Dragon with Gale. Yeah, so that's it, guys. Anyway, I'll keep you posted on how Ancient Gears do. In the meantime, see you later.